link so you can share all the stuff here. So there you go. Boom. There you are. And there it is. You guys see all just the new stuff is already my new thing, my new setup. Well, by the way, hi everyone. We're live. Well, I got Matt from for Black Shepherd Games. What's up? Say hello.
Black Shepherd Games.
Yes. By the way, hopefully you like the new stuff here because I just said the Streamlab situation. And I just with the whole OBS Streamlab stuff went down. I'm like, nope. I just switched it up, and I still have my OBS things and everything. And right now it works really good. In fact, it's used less computer. Oh goodness, wait, I already got that stuff. And everything. So yeah, I was like, use less energy on my computer, so that's good. So yeah. So how you been doing, man?
Good. As far as the Streamlabs debacle, how's just plain Jane open source OBS treating you? You said it's easier on your
PC.
setup.
Yeah, it looks good. And I got brand new. If you see it right there, it looks new style and everything. I was like, I wanted to shake things up, so that's what I did. And then I was like, and I also got got Bioshock Infinite and everything. The whole Bioshock trilogy was on sale, and I was like, you know what? It was on sale, and I was like, I'm gonna see if I can pick that up because I played Bioshock. I still have Bioshock. I still have all the games and everything, but man, my 360 is not doing well. It's
Oh, really?
It's
That's pretty par for the course for a 360 then.
it's been it just the disc, everything else works fine, but the disk drive is
Not
not
overheating and red ringing to death. Old ass joke, I know.
I know, but yeah, it's the whole thing is it's real old. It's like it's been I had this since 2000, I believe 2009 actually. So yeah, I've been using that for a good long while. So
I will say the stream looks really good.
yeah. Oh yeah, just switching things up.
They'll call us assassins when our work is done. Cornelius Slate, the swift left hook of the Vox Populi. We'll be trading Comstock's live for a new one. So be it. The Fitzroy woman and I are comrades of necessity. I doubt all the men who read in Caesar's toga would still be seen breaking bread together in peacetime. Comstock gone. My men's past deeds will be secret, and they will claim the spoils to them. I need not live to see it.
Some good stuff here. This is my favorite of the Bioshocks to play, even though I still have I still think the first one is to me my is my favorite to go. It's a better story in my opinion.
The seventh. Hell, I don't even remember the guy.
Well, that first one's hard to beat. I mean, the whole premise of God, there's a book out there called The Philosophy of Bioshock. It's actually really read. Listen to all the obviously Ayn Rand, a lot of different philosophies that are basically what made up the original game. Fun stuff. But obviously, this one takes a grim view of ultranationalism, where they make all these presidential figures look like gods. Especially this mysterious Father Comstock.
Oh dear. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take these guys out. I think the problem here is that you look at the Vox Populi and all this stuff. Like, I hate the fact is that oh no, it's like they're evil, but we both the pox of both houses. I'm like, come on, it's lazy. But then again, That's what it is. They need something, even though they're like we have no final boss and everything. Even though I like the gameplay, I love the gameplay here. It's just like, man, they could have done better. That's what I feel like. They could have done better with the entire. I feel like they made everything right here, but just like, man, if it only did better. And by the way, why can't I carry more weapons? Why does I have to carry only like what two? That's to me that pisses me off here. Is that I can only carry 2 weapons at a time. I mean, I can carry all like multiple plasmids or whatever. I can carry multiple of that, but for some reason,
Nice.
I can't carry multiple guns. It just makes, it just feels like it's like, okay, we have to just limit the player or whatever. I'm like, fine. I'm like,
What was one of the games earlier on that did that? I know, obviously, Halo was one of the first ones to limit your inventory to something quote realistic. I swore Duke Nukem Forever did it.
yeah.
No one really remembers that game. I think it had like 4 guns that you could pick from, and you can mix and match. But I'm just kind of glad they got rid of that shit with like the new Dooms.
Yeah, they just said they said screw it. You know what?
Collect it, damn it.
Get all the stuff here and use them as the best weapons you have. And it seems like it's a lot more fun that way.
Yeah, I really hate the idea where you get like, okay, you gotta carry around your machine gun or some heavy assault weapon, and either a pistol or a sniper rifle. It's like, Sorry, I'm just seeing the Native American bit.
Yeah, it is.
Boy, very jingoistic.
Oh yes. I'm surprised. I'm going to see. I'm surprised I haven't been kicked off on Twitch yet because of this.
Well, in this context.
With hue and cry, with hatchet red, they danced amongst our noble dead. But when our soldiers took the field, the savage horde could only yield.
You were there. That wounded knee. I can see it in your face.
Tell her, Booker! Tell her how we strode the battlefield like the heroes of Sparta. I still hear the screams. Let's come, stop.
Hey Kuna, how's it going?
Whoop.
So what else is new going on?
Well, I've been relaxing and getting my. I'm almost done my Matrix Reloaded. Not Reloaded. I was Matrix Enter the Matrix review. And just by the way, I am just amazed of how pretentious the Matrix. I got reminded of like how pretentious the Matrix and their sequels were.
All you have to do is, the first one was good, but I mean, obviously after that they kind of get up their own ass. So.
Yeah, that's what the problem is. I could not. Yeah, the whole like the girlfriend of the Merovingian and everything. I'm like, you have to kiss me to really show how much you love your partner. I'm like, really? And it's just to me.
Yeah, no, that usually doesn't work in real life.
I'm
No,
kind of.
honey, I slept with her because I love you.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's just both with characters. I think Ghost and Ghost and I think Niobe that they did to just to have like we're just trying to have real type of trying to have be this philosophy. I'm like, this doesn't work when you have philosophy doesn't work when you are basically killing off vampires with like wooden stakes and such. It doesn't work.
Yeah, they try to integrate all those little bits where it's like, yeah, ghosts are just Matrix X Smiths or whatever, vampires, werewolves. But because it doesn't even make any sense, because if the Matrix resets itself for so long, after so long, then surely there's no people going back that far in time. Right?
Yeah, it's just
like there wouldn't be anyone from this. There wouldn't be anyone in like 1600s setting, I guess.
yeah, they keep resetting and all this other stuff. And I'm like, and now, by the way, I do love the fact that the in the Matrix and everything else around it. It's just you have like oh man, this so I mean the cars and all this stuff. I kind of just it's hilarious, especially Enter the Matrix. Is just that they're like the gameplay is so the gameplay is
Janky.
yes, the janky to say the least. But I always say, you know what? I look at it and I'm like, at least the production values and the music and the just the fact they did all this other stuff for it. I'm like looking at the make the you know making of and everything. I was like, man, they really can. And it cost over $20 million to make. So I'm like, you know what? I'm like, you know what? This is actually a really they put a lot of effort into it, and I'm impressed with the effort. You know, I'm impressed with the effort, but I'm just like, you know what?
Was it Enter the Matrix or was it Matrix Online? Which one had the story, the canon story? Because
Both had Enter the Matrix was canon, and also Matrix Online was canon. The only non-canon one was Path of Neo.
gotcha. Because I think
Oh,
whichever one it was, I think it might have been in Matrix Online, the one they took offline. The actual story is canon, and that's where the new Matrix movie starts. And it
yeah.
explains why certain characters aren't in the movie and where Neo's at, etc., etc.
Yeah, I mean, that supposedly they kill off Morpheus,
Morpheus.
which is amazingly just like, well, we're gonna make a canon. I'm just like, why?
Meanwhile, there's a new Morpheus, so why not?
I'm betting it's his kid. He took his name because he's like, hey, you know,
Lawrence Fishburne got too fat. They didn't want to bring him back. They wrote him out of the fucking story.
And I just like it's hilarious, but I just don't. I'm like, man, they couldn't bring anyone back. And even though that you look at the second trailer, they were just trying to say, oh, Mr. Anderson, he's coming back. I like not Mr. Anderson. I mean, Agent Smith, he's coming back in a new form, aka let's get a younger actor who is costs less than Hugo Weaving.
Actually, no, that's not even true. What happened was after Hugo Weaving's had so many hits, right? Like he was in Matrix, he was in Lord of the Rings. Can't remember exactly everything else he's been in, but I mean he's just been in a ton of really
great stuff. And
apparently he actually didn't want to come back and do the Matrix. He's actually done with big Hollywood movies. He wants to go back to doing small theater stuff.
Yeah, he made money.
Yeah, and he's also going to be like, just doing constantly big budget stuff. He wants to do some tiny passion projects.
Yeah, coming to streaming studios and HBO Max and Disney Plus or whatever, because that's where all the small stuff is gonna go. That's what That's what it's going to be.
Well, not even that. I mean, Hugo Weaving doesn't want to do Hollywood movies anymore. He's just done with it. He wants to do like plays.
Yeah, smart man.
Yeah, well, he got out while everything's good. I mean, he's top of the world for a while, and
he moved on, which sadly a lot of people have not learned to do yet. And I'm like, I'm happy. I'm happy for him. And honestly,
he's kind of like that kid who plays Joffrey in Game of Thrones. He did a stint acting. He was in Batman Begins, and he did Game of Thrones. And after that, he's like, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the lifestyle. Everything's so superficial. People are so disingenuous, and he's like, I'm just gonna go study Hebrew.
He's like, I'm done.
Yep.
And you know what?
He just wants to become a linguist, a cunning linguist.
I know. But yeah, that's the thing. He did his thing, and he moved on.
Yep. And again, he was sick and tired of. He said it felt weird. Everyone was coming up to him and basically like being sycophants and, oh my god, I loved you in Game of Thrones, or I hated you in Game of Thrones. People think that the negative stuff got him to quit acting. Like, oh my God, person who plays this horrible person, you're a horrible person. He's like, no, that really wasn't the case.
Yeah, I honestly
It was really
just
the people sucking up to him that he couldn't stand.
I realize cages have their advantages.
A choice is better than none.
Fun stuff, really.
No matter what the outcome.
But anyways, The Matrix.
I'm definitely going to see it probably in the I don't know if I'm gonna see it in the theaters or maybe I see it at HBO Max. But overall, though, I think it looks interesting. So
I'm tempted to go watch it, but I want to kind of see what people think. Well, not what people think first. I do have my own opinions, but I'm on the fence of whether or not it's something that I gotta go see because it's awesome, or if it's just like this really looks like Matrix 1. So I don't know. I genuinely can't tell if I'm anxious or not. I was more anxious for the fucking Bill and Ted 3 movie.
Yeah, that was actually pretty decent. Surprisingly.
Yeah, except it was a freaking passing the torch off to your daughter bullshit.
Which eventually, I mean, you could have them do it forever. Which I honestly didn't know why they did the whole thing in the first place. I was like, part of me is like, it's decent, but I'm just like, but I'm like, yeah. I mean, without George Carlin, it was missing something.
Yeah, but it's still a good movie, and I did enjoy it. It's just that the daughters were the chosen ones because they're named Bill and Ted. Oops, we made a mistake. And it's like, ruins. It
was
so
nice, but hey, it was a good journey though, and hopefully, I think after.
While Daisy Fitzroy has murdered my beloved, she shall not have the child. She shall not come.
You there, dude?
I'm here.
Hey, get out.
Oh, I'm
Get out for a
sorry.
second.
Oh boy. Of course, there's
Boy.
good. Look, I'm looking and see there's a thing here. Let me just get rid of this.
Kokolinko, 5 followers, primes, and
I hate this.
spam.
I don't know how I get rid of these. Every time I get these spam people, every daggone time, it just is
You need
frustrating.
to have one thing to look into too is on your live chat where you have the chat boxes of rakunas in there. You might want to have those like eventually disappear over time. Like they're up there for like 10 seconds and they just fade away.
Yeah, but I'm just like,
It's a suggestion.
I know, but I'm just like, just see, ban, and that's it. And he's gone. I just, I got someone on YouTube. So what's up? Vast Tech. I don't know. Must be someone else. I don't know who this is, but let me just see. Okay, I can just block it, get rid of it on Restream. There it is. I blocked him on Restream as well. So, Lean Rever, hopefully,
Need a lock picked.
Don't fall under the ban hammer.
do not. But
This is where you start. This is where you start talking about Raid Shadow Legends.
oh gosh, I am not that popular.
No, I'm talking about this newbie. Weaver.
To those who
It's a good way to get banned. Start talking about Raid
I
Shadow
was the
Legends.
most generous of souls. There was no pain I would deny them. No betrayal I would not gladly.
Yada yada yada. Let's see these Comstock.
Scorched the hearts of all who loved me. The prophet said, "There is nothing you can do for which I will not
So who's
forgive
this?
you."
Yes, Lady Comstock, the wife of the main villain. All right, Vengeance of the Prophet. Say what you want. At least this actually looks a little bit over theatrical, which is nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say over theatrical is the right word because I mean this entire Hall of Heroes looks like a very nationalistic, jingoistic Disneyland ride.
Disneyland, if it was made up by I don't know, just maybe Pat Robinson.
Do you see that hook?
Yeah, there's a
Is that?
It's a
certain
tariff,
feeling
something I
about
can
this
bring
place.
into this world.
It's a freight hook.
I mean, it's.
That's convenient.
As I said, it's a form
I'm
of
not a big
worship.
fan of like deifying any type of like people. I mean, I like certain historical figures, but I wouldn't want to seem like deified or deified. Just kind of gives the guy the wrong feeling, you know?
Oh, well.
Against Slate's men. That tear will get us access to higher ground.
Okay.
That one will give us a turret.
Snipe from your new vantage point.
Let's see.
There's
Folks, I'd rather get,
Try that one. Turret now.
Oh, that's radical.
good job.
Oh,
Look
here
at
they
the
come.
turret right there. Yeah, exactly. Just to take them all out and cover, which is the most important thing. Let's see.
Getting to the turret helps.
Yeah. And now the turret's gone. Great. And I just took over another one, so there you go. Take that out.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of confused on what's going on.
It's just I guess I just have to take out all the people. Then everything just goes, you know, and get like I believe the shock jockey, and then I can move on and
I'm not gonna lie, if I was in the 1800s and somebody could like make you throw fireballs and shit, I think I'd probably be a fan too. But, like, holy crap!
Yep.
This is
Oh,
amazing.
that would take out. Oh dear. And I'm out of ammo.
Need this?
Great.
Yep. Crap. Oop, I made mistakes. Get out of
Wrench.
here.
This for Gordon Freeman. Sniper rifle's not ideal against close quarters though, but what you gotta do?
Alright, well.
Stopped.
Comstock's pen can do some wonderful tricks.
Oh yeah.
So, are they ever gonna make another Bioshock game, or
I heard there are rumors of making.
We just need the vigor to get out of Columbia. We're
I mean, I
taking
imagine
it
that
one
guy
way
was
or another.
surprised. Jesus, sorry, I'm a little bit behind. But yeah, I've always keep hearing all these rumors about all these new games coming out, though. But again, it's kind of like Duke Nukem Forever and Beyond Good or Evil too. Just never fucking comes.
The thing is empty. Great. Alright, let's take this. And booyah.
Keep your eye open for that shock jockey, Bigger.
Nope, don't need that. And
Need money? Here.
thank you for the cash.
Much obliged.
To the sky, Comstock bent his knee and saw with holy
I love how there's gift shops that just like give you like guns and ammo and shit.
who takes a stand.
Oh well, this is America. It's America after all.
Here's the place will be revealed.
That's what Comstock will turn us into. Wires and gears to replace heads and hearts.
Oh, and here comes the big daddy of this game. I believe. Oh, there it is.
Suburb.
Got him. Ah. Oh, well, at least I know I can. Yep. And there you go.
You see, Booker?
Booyah.
I remember. Maybe not. It doesn't matter. Comstock took our stories and scrubbed away our soul.
Yada, yada, yada.
He's coming for me. And when I'm gone, all that will be left is the lie.
Alright, dude.
what we came for.
Seriously. Just give the people what they want. Give the man, you know, the shop job. Why are you putting all this stuff in here? It's just like he's an antagonist just for the sake of being an antagonist. Oh, but hey. Let's see.
Can you open this?
On it.
Alright, let's see. Sniper rifle. Some stuff here. Yada, yada, yada.
Got it.
Let's see. What
The whole
else?
place is ransacked. Ain't no shock jockey here.
Slate must have taken them. Look.
Yeah, all of the shock jockey is gone. That's a shame. Nothing. But maybe the shock jockey was with us. It was inside of us the entire time.
Is that?
Ew.
Slate.
It gives the meaning to the term shocker.
And speaking of shocker, y'all, are you hyped up for the new Spider-Man movie and everything?
Okay, so I've obviously Doc Ock and hence last time I checked the Green Goblin, the William Dafoe one. Has there been any confirmation of anyone coming from the what's his face Andrew Garfield series?
Stops coming, Booker. But our lives won't satisfy him. Oh no. He won't rest until he's turned us into tin. I won't let him. He took my past. But that's all he's getting from me.
Nothing.
Well, I'm just looking at this thing. I'm like, is this guy's a little bit excitable?
A soldier's death awaits.
Oh, gotcha.
I just wanted to get him, like, let him speak. So I'm like, oh wow, okay. Like, and there you go, and a little bit.
Come on, 360 scope.
Nope, I'm not that good. So where are you? Oh, there's one more person, yeah. And take you out. Time to get that shotgun. Beautiful. Ah, lovable. But you know, one movie I am actually hyped to see, the one super movie I want to see, funny enough, is Morbius. You know?
Yeah, well, I was really anxious to see that too. I'm not really keen from the trailer from what I saw. It kind of looks like Dracula, Marvel's Dracula to me, but I mean, that's obviously what it is.
And yet, he doesn't have the cartoon. Remember the cartoon the animated Spider-Man back in the 1995 cartoon?
Plasma.
Yeah, he sucked plasma through his hands. I'm like, why couldn't they bring that in the movies back? You know, that would have been fun.
I don't know. One thing that kind of turned me off about the movie is where he did like his spooky face. He did his Lord of the Rings moment. You know, and he's like, I'm Venom. Just kidding. I'm Dr. Morbius. It's like, really? That's not how you build an expanded universe.
Yeah, no. It looks very confusing. It's in the same universe of Venom. Oh, then again, it's the same, and then they have Vulture there. It's a weird thing. It's weird.
The weird thing is, like, I don't understand how Venom fits into whatever they're gonna do with Spider-Man, because Venom hates Peter Parker, and yet
they never met.
Yeah.
Which just seems weird. Like, come on.
Yep, just a bit.
Come on, take on.
What is anarchy if not a knife in the back of our prophet?
Ready? Come on. Come back here. Where are you going? Wait for it. By George Washington. Boy!
Come on, DeWitt! Show me what you're made of!
I've killed all your men! What else do I have to do?
Alright, BRB, 1 second.
Alright. Oh, and I just took out some of those crystals. Took out some of the crystals. Okay, just, you know what? I'm gonna replace you. Get rid of that. Alright. Let's move on here. Take care of that. Alright, let's go. Take out Slate finally. This madman with, this the electrified boomer over here. And then we can get our shock jockey and move on. Oh. Alright, that's it.
I'm back with my British squash.
There we are.
Squash.
Take it.
Yep, and I took all these people out. Now I'm going to take that down. The electrified boomer, that is General Slate.
Oh.
Is he? I think he's... Oh, this is pre-boomer, so... I don't know. Pre-boomer version? I have no idea what General Slate is.
He's from the 1860s or something. He's beyond boomer.
Okay. Let's find the RPG ammo in the trash. Of course there's RPG stuff here. Alright, let's go over here. Go up here. Let's see what happens if we go over here. Alright. Yes, I'm out of salt. Alright. Where is he? I'll go back here. Okay. I think this is... Oh, shock jockey? Oh, that's it? Oh, that's easy.
You're not done here, soldier!
Oh.
Eat everything that's on your plate! Finish it! You're a tin man now! A tin man!
Yeah, what's the point? And, ooh. Yeah, that looks, I don't think a little bit of lotion is going to help you out there, buddy. And there we are. What them? Let's see. Hey, let's...
You're spared.
It wasn't mercy. Comstock's men will surely take it.
Do you ever get used to it? We're killing.
Faster than you can imagine.
Now, let's go to the gondola and finally power the ship, and we can leave. That's the easy thing. Hopefully. We're going to it. Wait. Don't tell me I'll be going the wrong way. Of course it is. Of course I'm going the wrong way. You know, that says, oh, you have to go this way. I am going this way. No, you have to go the other way. I just think this whole thing is a little bit confused. Alrighty.
You know, those vigors seem very powerful. I'll do what I can to keep you stocked in salts.
Thanks.
Alrighty. More salt for me. Now keep going. And by the way, one thing I love about this game is Elizabeth is actually useful. That's what I like about this. She actually is useful. She doesn't sit around and do nothing. Which, most protagonists,
The one-time escort mission actually turns out to be good.
Yes.
Watch out, Poe!
That's all you got?
You need salts! Catch, Booker!
That'll do.
Alright, that's it. Oh.
I'll keep my eyes open for more.
And now the salt, The shock jockey electrified him.
You showed me.
Let's see.
Sometimes you have to do what's necessary to survive.
There's survival, and then there's finding pleasure.
See, health gun and salt.
Booker,
Look, you seem like a decent enough sort. That said, less you know about me, the better.
And now we continue our mission. Oh, swing and a miss.
you hold on to this.
Thank you.
Much obliged.
This is the right way. Need the Hall of Heroes and boom. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, Kuna's there. Hopefully they're doing well. And all the people on YouTube and wherever D Live and such, which the only person I actually talked to on D Live was like someone from Australia. It was last year during my Xenoblade Chronicles live stream, which was fun. You know, that was a fun thing. It was weird.
Yeah, does anybody, does PewDiePie or anything still use DLive, or is DLive kind of...
I think D Live is like just floating into irrelevance at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. You know, it's just with majority of these, you know, these
Twitch competitors.
Yeah, and Twitch is not doing well itself because of, you know, it's, you know, most of it big time contributors are just leaving for YouTube or Facebook.
Either leaving for YouTube or leaving for Pornhub.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! Thank you for that.
I mean, let's be real for a second. If you look at the top trending Twitchers, the vast majority of the ones with the K, the letter K at the end of the viewership, are sitting in waiting pools, writing people's names on themselves, and bobbing to music. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just a shame because
You're ASMR in a bikini.
Yeah.
And if a guy tries that, he gets booted.
Well.
Oh. But who knows?
Alright.
I mean, is there actually a decent like new competitor coming along or anything? Or
YouTube is trying to do some stuff.
yeah, YouTube's trying to do their gaming stuff. But what about
I've heard Facebook is trying as well.
So it's just basically YouTube and Facebook and technically an Amazon company, which is Twitch. Who backs DLive then?
I don't know. It's weird.
It's odd. I just don't know how like some of these people get their money, or companies, I guess.
Yes. Use the motorized Patriot. Take out all the people. It's nice to have those things on your side.
Obviously, it looks like an angel.
Come on. just knocked him down. Good stuff. There you go.
Oh, BitTorrent's DLives. Well then, is DLive decentralized or anything? I mean, how do they do theirs?
I have no idea. I think it's just maybe decentralized blockchain, all the other stuff that they.
Yeah, but the problem is that DLive the videos go away, or so if you put something on the blockchain, it doesn't ever really go away. I don't believe it can be maybe overridden, but
It's just, yeah, it's not really something that you're going to be like, okay, you know, it's not going to be like, oh my gosh, this is going to be there forever. Not really. It's not going to be there forever. It's just going to.
Yeah, because it's just like who can afford the server space? I mean, that's really the big thing about video hosting is unless you have one hell of a compression algorithm, like WebM9 or H265 Havoc, which is basically MP4. It's really hard to store that much data. I mean, data's getting cheaper, but you still have to have somewhere to put it, somewhere to back it up.
True. Without that, it's just, well.
Yeah. That's usually why like even on like free hosting places like YouTube or library or whatever, you still have to have like over like 100 subscribers or something like that in order to unlock like 1 hour long videos and then whatnot. So strange.
Hurry up. Thank you. Oh yeah, but you need to have a lot of like data and all this stuff. And
Mr. DeWitt,
The name's Booker.
I'll be certain to attend to that distinction. Booker, when there's a moment when we're not being shot at. If you're interested, I spotted some supplies over there.
I already went there, so it's all good. All right. Let's get out of here. But you know what? Actually, think about things I'm actually can't wait to actually what is it? The stuff I can't wait to actually sit and play and everything. A lot of people are getting so hyped up for the new Halo game, which I want to play, but I don't think my PC can handle that stuff, and I'm not getting any Xbox games anytime soon. So I feel like that's something that looks really good, but I'm just like, But I'm gonna have to wait until because I want to get the new Xbox Series X to actually play it. But the problem is the supply chains are just so messed up.
Oh yeah, it's even worse for like graphics cards for PC. I'd love to get a new PC, but unfortunately a decent graphics card is out of the question. All the scalpers and stuff.
Yeah. In fact, it hurt the PS5 sales. I mean, if I I showed that in the it's just the tweet like this, like the big selling season of all the this past week, and the PS5 only sold I think like only 1,000 like in Japan, only 1,000 copies, around 1,000 copies. Meanwhile, Nintendo, the OLED Switch Nintendo, that has actually sold very well, which I'm still surprised by that. I'm surprised that it sold so well.
The Switch?
No, the OLED Switch.
I don't think I understand.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That is just,
I always thought of them as doors. When I was younger, I didn't just open the ones I found.
I'm trying to take a look and see what games I gotten recently that I'm just aching to play. Llama and I were tackling the Halo Master Chief collection. Believe it or not, I've never actually played a Halo until recently. Any of them.
How do you do that? Whatever it is.
You know how I said I had plenty of time to read?
Mm.
Well, I tried to figure it out. I read literature on physics and other such things.
In gaming news, World of Horror. Fantastic, a little 2-bit, ultra old school looking PC title that takes a lot of inspiration from the Japanese horror comic creator Junji Ito. Is back on track. For a year, the guy during COVID, he was just completely dropped off the face of the earth. He used to do monthly updates, and he just disappeared. Everyone thought the game was abandonware, and all of a sudden, recently, like on the 3rd, he came back and was like, update, and it's like, yes, the savior has returned. Let's see what else. Last Humble Bundle, I got a game called Wingman, which is like a flight simulator, action flight simulator game I've been kind of thinking would look cool. And also Wrath, Aeon of Ruin.
Yes, that looks fun. But yeah, the only
Definitely.
stuff I'm waiting for is again some good, the Switch stuff. I am looking forward to getting. I heard the whole Legacy of Kakarot, which looks actually good. So
Mhm.
I might actually get that once it's on sale. Um, let's see, what else? Oh yeah, I'm gonna finally go to my first convention next year. These couple weeks. Um, MagFest. I got new business cards, which has all my links and everything on like QR codes. You know, it's really good stuff. I'll show you a picture after the stream. I think I
Nice.
did a really good job there, but I'm gonna probably do more of that. More get more people get onto my stuff, which has always been it's always fun. And
Yep.
I'm working on the Internet Matrix, which man, it's so janky. It's hilariously fun and janky at the same time. But I can't wait to go past the Neo because I haven't played that in a long while. So I hear it's actually people said last I played it was fun, but just like it's that's the last I played it like a couple years ago. So I'm like maybe it's just I need to just like all right. I need to just replay it again because a lot of people say, a lot of people have interesting things to say um, about the Path of Neo. But I'm gonna sit back and actually play it again because I have fun with it. But I'm just like, man, it's been a while, so it could be something to. Let's see, where am I going? Alright, now we go up here. Let's see. Whee. Ooh, whoa. Take down.
A
That's
couple
one.
people in our BSD server recently got a new game called Fight Night, which looks fun. iBlob, Deadpan, Kuna, and I all got it. Basically a first person, not shooter, but like it's almost like Punch Out.
Oh man, I haven't played that in a while. The Wii version is fun. That's something that needs to come back. That and other stuff that needs to come back. Nintendo, some good IPs from Nintendo is that and so what else? Oh yeah, F-Zero. That needs to come back.
Yep. And always Star Fox. I always love me some new Star Fox.
Yes. Which it's a shame that Sky Launchers or whatever that game is. God, I can't believe I streamed it. I actually streamed that game. It was fun, and I can't remember that.
Was that so memorable?
It was memorable. It was fun, but it was like very. It felt like man, it could have been so much better. That's what it felt like. It could have been. It was like it could have been. It reminds me of a Saturday morning cartoon type of thing. That's what I felt like, and it's like they could have done so much more with it, but I'm just frustrated because like man,
I've heard there's a handful of fan projects that are basically making like retro-looking Star Fox-like games. I think one's called like EX Zodiac or something like that. But yeah, people are putting their own hands into making Star Fox-like games, low polygon.
Oh dear.
Rail shooting flight games.
I lost some of my money. Great. Where? Over here. But yeah, I'm hopeful that one day.
There. One of those shock jockey doors. Maybe we should take a look.
Shock jockey doors. Well, maybe I should. No, maybe not. Let's just keep going back here. But yeah, it's just I'm hopeful Nintendo actually does something with some of these IPs because they're great stuff here. And booyah! Finally. Alright. Alright.
Got a lock here.
And there you go. Oh my goodness, there was a motorized portrait right there the entire time. I could use that. Hold on.
In the meantime, Kahuna says she finally got to play Hades and Fight Night. I haven't played either of them yet. But yes, Fight Night is a first-person dungeon crawler punchy game. So it makes it kind of endearing.
Alright. So almost all the trash is gone. Back.
Back.
Just talking to bathroom. Talk to dad. The bathroom we had it was just messed up. Just a little bit of a leak, and they had some carpenters and everything to fix it.
I shouldn't have cried.
It just was like a couple weeks, and it's now completely done. So we're just talking about like how much it's like to the last bit of stuff to pay it off and everything.
I think I ended up here. I
Nice.
gambled, and now I owe money to men you don't want to be in debt to. I come here to pay it back. Me busting you out. What do you think that was? Charity?
Who sent you?
Somebody who was willing to take my marker in exchange for you.
Have you played the Power Rangers game?
Oh, which ones? The old school ones or the new fighting game one?
Well, let's start with the old school.
Oh yeah, I played them. Mostly through emulation, when it was, back in the early 2000s. Fun times. And it's just, I just wish that they did a little bit more of it. And the same I'll say for, like, the fighting game, which I don't know, it feels like a little bit, just a little lazy to me. Oh, come on. I mean, I like my fighting games and everything. Oh, good job, Booker, eating a hot dog in the trash can. That's not poisonous at all. That's just lovely. But
Dumpster diver. You're a dumpster diver.
Hey, no pears, everything. Okay, fine. But yeah, I'm like, why can't they do something? Every time I play, for example, I play, let's see, Age of, let's see, it was, what's it, Legend of Zelda, Age of Calamity, that lovable fighting game, that lovable, like just pretty much that Samurai Warriors type of game where you have like 1,000 people to fight and everything. I'm like, and they fight with the, they fight with all those big mechs or whatever they have, and I'm like, why can't Power Rangers have that? Like, you can have 1,000 putties, you can fight and everything. And you have just control of the, the Zords and just take out thousands and thousands of enemies. And I'm like, why can't someone sit there and make it happen? If they can do it on the Switch,
That's because that's basically doesn't follow the show then, does it? I mean, they never really use the Zords to like smash little monsters. They always have to fight the big one.
It's a shame. Like, oh, Zordon, we cannot use these things. We are fight with honor. I'm like, no. I'm like,
Fuck honor, let's do it.
let's take these things out. Be efficient with them. Efficiency.
You should have learned after the third episode, if you squish the little monster, they can't turn it into a big monster.
Exactly.
Want to hold on to this?
Exactly. It's just
Great.
Don't even let let my monster grow.
Squish.
Go.
Exactly. And save a
Yeah,
lot the town.
Megazord and just shove it right Rita Repulsa's ass.
Yeah. Well, that sort of stuff.
So, knew the full
Speaking of which,
story.
apparently Rita Repulsa's new DLC character for that Power Rangers fighting game.
How do you figure they'd know you'd be coming?
They made her much more attractive than I remember her being in the show.
Why?
Got me.
But no, the classic Power Rangers game. I remember the one for the Super Nintendo, which is just like the plain Jane Power Rangers game. It's such a bare bones side-scrolling beat 'em up. But I swear I must have rented it from the video store like 3 or 4 times.
It was simple fun.
Yep.
And it was
Same
something.
game.
It's one of the most, screw that wrench.
I want to see Paris. I want to see everything.
It's up to you now. There's no one.
Wait, what is that? 40 north by 74 west. That's not Paris, that's New York.
How'd you know that?
One thing I had in that tower
Ha!
was time, Mr. DeWitt. Time to study things like geography.
I owed money.
Oh snap! What up?
That's hilarious. Like, she knew all about geography and everything else.
Come on.
Just one cage, one other.
Hey, Elizabeth. It's gonna be okay. Come on.
Just cry, girl. You've been
Everything's
helpful
gonna
so
be
far.
okay. Will you just turn around and talk to me and we can...
Boom! F this.
Quit looking at her butt, Duke.
No, I accidentally hit the, this cliff
Sure.
stick. Let's see what else is, I'm looking here.
And that's why she knocked your ass out, because you're looking up her skirt.
Mm-hmm.
The AI in this game is supreme. Oh god.
Oh, wait a
Deadpan
minute.
Deadpan actually bought Cookie Clicker.
That's cool.
That simp.
Oh, you finally got Hades Kahuna. That's nice. Let's see what else. By the way, the Game Awards are happening tonight, which is, that's going to be a thing. Which I don't know. I mean, the Sonic trailer is, going to happen, which I don't know. I mean, the only thing I want to see in the Game Awards, just say I want Metroid Dread to win.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only game I played and I really loved. And I still love playing the game. In fact, I'm going to eventually.
So you're this false shepherd we've been hearing so much about. Caused a mess of trouble at the rap.
Eventually she was going to be an Irish girl, actually, Daisy Fitzroy.
I got no quarrel with you or your vox.
Wouldn't be surprised.
This is my ish if you're
You just would have. But I think Daisy did a better job here.
Sure look like old Comstock's airship to
Listen,
me.
I ain't looking for a fight.
I think she did a good job
There's
here.
already a fight to win. Only question is, which side you on? Comstock is the god of the white man, the rich man, the pitiless man. But if you believe in common folk, then join the
And somehow she's the villain because of this.
righteous folk. Then join the
Just
Vox,
my ship.
and the Vox shall give you
Like, yeah, how dare you fight against these oppressing people? Yes, the ultimate centrist game, which is like, both sides are bad. You have to be like Booker DeWitt, who is originally Comstock, but also a violent, murderous sociopath. That's nice. But yeah, can't wait to see if Metroid Dread actually wins, because that actually is for all for all of its, like, some of its weird stuff, like for example, you can get lost a bit. In Metroid Dread, it's still one of the funnest games I've played in a long while on the Switch. I'm like, and I sit here and I'm like, why can't more games be like this? More games actually be like.
Samuel always thought that the pew on Sunday went hand in hand with the desk on Monday. Science is the slow revelation of God's blueprint. After 2 years in the lamb's
Let's see. No, I'm good.
or on Monument Island, he took ill with cancer of the stomach. I prayed to the prophet, and the prophet delivered unto us a miracle through his servant Fink. do not know if I will ever get used to a husband bound in a skeleton of metal, but better a handyman than a dead one.
Let's see. But yeah. And also, the one thing Metroid Dread has going for it is that it worked on. It actually worked on the. Oh, there it is. When you first play it, which is, imagine that. Imagine that a game at launch working. Isn't that amazing? I mean, you have to wow, it shouldn't be at this point where games you just sit there oh my gosh, it works. Even stuff like this, the remasters or whatever. You're worried that the game is not going to work. You worried that it's not going to actually function and everything when they actually do all this stuff. But now, it's just, it's a revelation, just seeing how some of these games can actually, it's possible to have a game work at launch day.
Yeah,
and how sad is that? How sad, even the new Halo game, which I guarantee you already had as a patch right now as we speak.
Yeah, I mean, to an extent, I can understand just giving a little bit of your boyfriend stuff. I can understand having to patch things in after the fact, and believe me, there's no shortage of publishers demanding that developers meet a certain deadline, even if the game's not ready to go. But you're right. The fact that video games are in such a terrible state where you can release something like the Grand Theft Auto remasters, you can release Cyberpunk, for instance, and what was the Battlefield 2040, whatever the hell it was?
Yeah.
All of them shipped in absolutely disgraceful conditions. And I do get it to an extent. These AAA games are just so huge and overblown, and there's bound to be tons of stuff. You can't possibly anticipate every possible computer configuration and.
Yeah, I will give them breaks and such, but I mean, if it happens.
At the same time, it really does feel like a modern AAA game is basically they release it day one as a beta. And if you're happy to be in a beta program, by all means go for it. But a lot of people kind of expect the actual full release being a finished product.
Yeah, I mean, you guys doing your boyfriend. I like indie developers. I always say I give them a pass because, I mean, they are working all the stuff and everything else. I'm like, I give you a pass on that. But when you're a big AAA industry, the big people, the people who just
stop for a minute.
that sort of stuff. I'm like some 2K or whatever. I'm like, come on now. You should know better. You know what I mean? You should know better.
I just want to talk to you.
Yeah, for indie developers, I don't think, especially true indie developers who don't really have I'm trying to think who the hell was. Well, if they don't have a publisher, let's just say, they can release the game whenever it's finished. As was the case with Stardew Valley. That game was 4 or 5 years in development, something like that. Because the creator was basically just he kept saying, when the game's done, it's done. And he was never happy with where it was at, so he kept on expanding it, remaking it 3 or 4 times practically. But if you're working for Sony or Sega, Nintendo, a massive publisher, they give you a deadline, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They called Slade a monster and a traitor.
I get that. And funny enough, playing this game here, I can't believe I'm about to say this old, but it is friendly game in the tooth. But this, speaking of games and everything else, this is the first game I tested, with my the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable. This is the one of the first games I actually tested. How to let me just test to see how it works and everything. And it worked. It was actually something really fun. First time I recorded any game footage was with this game actually. So you know, it's nice to play this. You know, just to remind me a bit of how everything started. And I'm still using the same Evermedia Live Game Reporter right now, so to stream everything, which is, man, it's been a while. So I don't know how long I'm able to stream games like this, because I'm like, well, I know it's probably at least a year or 2 years away for it just cracking down or whatever. But it's nice seeing this my little Avermedia still working after all these years. It's nice after all of the new consoles coming in. Oh, let's see. What's in the cutlery box? Nothing. Let's see. Salt is full.
My patience is done run out.
Well, now the action scenes. Take out. Get down. Come on. And booyah! 2, 1. Another 1. Take care. Come on. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Nope. No, I don't want to die again. Especially since Elizabeth is not going to be able to heal me up. Come on, shield. Get back into it. Oh, dear. Come on. Oh, my God. Good job. Get the shield back up. And I died. That's.
Oof.
I was playing to see if I could do a no-death one in the game.
What just happened?
Take care of it. Booyah! Alright, let's see. Alright, where's the last couple? Come on, give me some. Oh, that's a little bit of health. Yes! That's what I needed. Alright, let's see the volley gun. Let's see how much damage I can do here. Alright, where are you? So I can finally end. Jump! Slap! There we are. Let's see, open the door and see what Elizabeth have to say.
I am not going.
Elizabeth, wait!
Whee! And dismount. Okay, what else? Oh, there you go. Oh! Oh, dear. Ah, that's not good. Oh! Alright. And... oh, that was fun. Let's see.
Hey, I'm slipping.
Do not attempt to follow me, Mr. DeWitt.
Elizabeth, I've made an arrangement to get our airship back.
You can get us out of here.
Yes, I just need to supply enough weapons to arm an entire uprising.
And where will we get these weapons? From one of our many friends and allies?
What else is
A
that?
gunsmith in
Oh, let's see. I'm looking.
What do you say? Partners?
You're a liar.
Oh, I just finished my poll. It looks like people want to see me make a video of the rise and fall of NXT next year, a wrestling organization thing. So,
NXT.
yeah, that's pretty much a pro wrestling thing with WWE, and it's not going well. It's actually
Gotcha.
just the stuff. It's really, once it was doing so well, now it's just completely well. You know how many people that the average age of the entire product, the viewing is? Guess how old it is? Old. It is around 63 years old. People watching the product, which is the highest, oldest people are watching it, and even then, not many people are watching NXT. Average around 500,000 people are watching a night on the premium cable. Over 500,000 people. And the age group is like around 65. So it's a bad time, which I'm probably going to be getting into for the next next year. So since people want me to do it, and I gotta get the people what they want, so I'm gonna be doing that. That's gonna be a fun video to make, which it's probably gonna be a bit of a departure.
Could you take a look at this?
Because usually I never made a documentary type of videos before, so let's see if I'm just gonna see if I can get some interviews with some people, because I have made some good connections and talking to people, so I might actually get maybe some interviews and stuff like that if everything goes well. If not, I'll just see if I can just do it the old-fashioned way of getting, sitting behind the camera and just start talking with people, just talk and everything. That's what I plan to do. Which, oh gosh, it's gonna be like at best probably it's gonna be like a good long 2, 3, maybe 2 or 3 episodes if I really stretch it and such. So. But I think people would, I think there's some would say this is going to be, people wanted me to do it because they seem to like my stuff going into NXT and everything. Because I really bashed it when it was just and such. So I'm like, okay, I'll go into it. So yeah, looks like a lot of people do want me to do it. And now supposedly Vader is trending.
A service elevator.
Which I don't know why.
Should take us
And get ourselves killed in the bargain.
It's a mix. I'm looking at the trending tab. It's Big Van Vader, a wrestler, and also people sipping on Darth Vader, which I don't know why. How do people mostly, I'm like, how many people just simp for Darth Vader? It's amazing. Mostly because of his voice. James Earl Jones' voice, that's the reason why. Seeing. Oh, let's see what else is on. I'm just gonna look and see what's trending on Twitter that I can at least talk about that's not like, at least somewhat PG.
What is anarchy? A knife in the back of our
Go up, take down the... Alright, let's have fun. Let's see. Yep, take down here. Take down these. Oh dear. And I'm done.
Keep your eyes open.
Oof.
Again, keep... just... I never died this game once playing offline. But now, playing online, as always happens, I die multiple times. Which is just, you know...
More money. Cash.
Just, that's what it is when when you play live, when you do the live stream and such. So more often than not, is that when you're like, oh wow, you're playing the game, it's great, and then when you're online, oh great, I died 50 times for no reason. Alright. There we go.
Booker here.
Great.
There we are. Alright.
My eyes open for more.
Boom. There you go. That's all. And there you go.
It's locked.
Sure thing.
Let's see what I get in this big old thing.
All yours.
Let's see what I have. More money.
The gunsmith Chen Lin wanted for known connections to the outlaw Daisy Fitzroy.
Looks like our guy's drawn attention.
That's not good, is it?
No.
Here we are. Let's see. Some of that. Some salt. We're good. Let's see what we're going. Hey, you can go on over here. Let's see. Oh no, lockpick. That's good. And there's one more thing here. I think it's right. Let's see.
Booker. It's Slate's.
Oh wait, Xenoblade 3?
This is my mother's daughter.
Yeah,
They're thinking about actually. They're thinking about making a. They're thinking. Thus, they're saying there's rumors that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 might be revealed at the Game Awards, which supposedly might happen. So that is something is, but also supposedly Breath of the Wild trailer not happening.
I just want to get out of this city.
Breath of the Wild trailer supposedly. Chrono Cross might be a PS5 exclusive.
What, are we making that and not Chrono Trigger? Fuck them.
Hey, Chrono Cross is great, and Chrono Trigger is
No, but
just
it's not
weird.
Chrono Trigger.
My sister loves that game, by the way. What else? Xenoblade Chronicles 3. They saying it's coming out next year, which is let's see what else. Hellblade 2, which might come out a trailer. So But yeah, I already beat both, by the way. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2. And I haven't, funny enough, I haven't beaten Xenoblade Chronicles X yet, which I'm gonna actually do a live stream of that. So that looks like something I might actually do. So let's see what other stuff that's trending. There's actually something. Let's see.
Maybe you should get that.
Okay, where is it?
Booker?
Answer the phone. What is it?
Hello?
Mr. DeWitt?
Yes?
Hold for Mr. Fink, please.
What's going on?
DeWitt, Fink here. Listen, my boy, we've had our eye on you, and I
Look
can
at the
tell
Power
you
Rangers
like
fighting
nothing.
game because
You are our top
Deadpan's swearing by it.
Oh, it is actually good.
associate, Mr. Flambeau, will help you with anything you
Battle
need.
for the Grid.
What the hell was that?
I'm probably get that when it's cheaper and such.
Seems oddly pleased to make your acquaintance.
Oh! Oh, you haven't heard about this story? Viacom CBS. I saw this last night and I thought this was a troll or whatever, but it looks like it's real. Viacom CBS is, partnered up with Wattpad, using a website to mine for stories and adapt the original series for the streaming services Paramount Plus. I'm not making that up.
Wait, one more time?
Viacom CBS has a partnership with Wattpad or whatever you want to call it, where all those fan fictions and crossovers and pretty much every single character and on that website is pretty much gay or bi. Not that there's anything wrong with that, and also terrible just misspellings and such. They made a partnership with Viacom CBS so they can make. They're going to make shows. They'll mine that type of mine the minds behind those stories, apparently, to get those stories out. So, so people are saying, "Oh, this stories can't get any worse," or any type of stuff. They're going to get very worse. In fact,
give it time. They are,
and they are going to be. It is going to get so bad.
What does Mr. Fink want with us?
Excuse me, miss, but Mr. Fink's interest is strictly in gentlemen.
But why?
So sorry.
I mean, it's supposedly it is, but yeah, I don't know. It's just gonna get even. I couldn't believe it when I saw it because it's just this is going to be. It's either going to be just hilariously awful or maybe hilariously good. That's the only thing that's going to be in this whole situation. Because part of me wants to see if it does well. I want to see it does well because, I want to see those new ideas. Because I always say, let's have some new ideas. New ideas and new things because it's better than these hacks in Hollywood. Maybe
rehashes, remakes, and restarts, I guess.
Yeah, so maybe
Imaginings. Reboot.
Yeah, he might be just the fellow we need for our immediate concerns.
this could be something positive, my hope. Or is this going to be a complete nightmare? Which hopefully will be. Hopefully it won't be. But yeah. Well, it could be worse. It could have been archive of our own, and you know how that stuff goes down. There are some good stories there, but you have to dig. You're gonna have to dig for it. I would say fanfiction.net, but fanfiction.net, man, it's I wouldn't say it's a dead website, but man, they used to have every type of story there, but they cleaned everyone out. They just said, nope, we're not having those type of stories anymore, and it's that it's like.
Founder of Buddhism spent 49 days under a Bodhi tree until he achieved enlightenment.
Something tells me
Yeah, I hope it's gonna be somewhat decent, but I doubt it. Or because maybe just my cynicism is that they hired these and did this Wattpad because these writers could be even like, we could get even cheaper writers now. Because fan fiction writers
a bunch of hacks on the internet and use their work and cut out cut they need to pay actual writers.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Ma'am, I'm sorry to bother you. We're looking for Mr. Lin. Mr. Chen Lin.
Booker.
Mr. Lin, not here. He gone.
Gone?
They take flying squad.
Let's see. How long have we been doing this? I think, almost.
Give back to Melding.
Where did they take him?
Club.
Vast Tech? Oh boy. Another.
Where is this club?
I'm just,
Ma'am, please, where is this club?
Booker will find it. Just leave her be.
Why not Fox fully help Chen?
there we are.
Why not
Just
Daisy
that.
Fitzroy help Chen then?
Who are the flying squad?
Cops. Kind of
There we
like
are.
got their boot on Lin.
And there I go. Block both of those two.
Fitzroy.
They're cleaned out.
Isn't she the
It's
one
always
you're
good.
working for?
As a matter of fact, it is. Let's figure
Handy.
out where this good time club is.
And now my cat is on my bed, just standing here, thinking that he owns the place. Which,
Doesn't he?
he does, but he just sits. But you know, he funny enough, my cat, too. I adore, but sometimes I think he really just. I think he just secretly hates me. He's just like, if you don't feed him at the right time, he is just gonna be like, I'm going to destroy you and destroy everything you stand for. Oh, you fed me. That's good. I'll let you live.
You live one more day.
Oh, damn moon. We just. Okay, now you take care of that. Oh dear. Let me just take care of this. Oh dear. Ah, yes. Booyah. Ah, I took down the handyman.
I don't much care for you, Mr.
Made it look easy.
Need this?
There you are. Perfect.
I'm sorry about what I said at the docks. Calling you
Yeah. Can't see how it might have changed her sense of that.
you protected me.
Job's a job.
There it is, Mr. Jewett.
Now we just need to head inside.
Yep, and there he is. See what else stuff is, let's see. What's something to talk about? Let's see. You know what? Oh, there's a new movie, let's see what, let's see, what's it? Nightmare Alley. I think it's one from Guillermo del Toro. Looks really good.
Haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen the trailer.
Yeah, it's let's see, Nightmare Alley. It's American neo-noir psychological thriller by Guillermo del Toro. I'll send you a link to the trailer. It looks very interesting. It's basically, it's it looks like someone can read minds and such.
That'd be an interesting angle for like a story. Someone who can read minds doesn't want people knowing that they can read minds, and they actually read the mind of a killer, so they have to try finding somebody to prove that the killer is a killer without anyone knowing that they can just read minds.
That's interesting. Okay, let's see. There's boost, machine gun, volley. Reload priest. Yay. Alright, get some more money.
Okay, catch.
Let's find Shenlin and get the hell out of here.
Now, all I ask is that you finish what you started to it. Wouldn't want to disappoint the other applicants. Our first candidate is a veteran of Peking. Now, what's that they say about old soldiers? Frankly, my money's on you. He's something of an old
Alright, let's see.
handling explosives. Only man I know who hasn't lost a limb working with them. Yet.
Right? Move. Get the shield up.
Sure thing. Haven't found anything.
Alright, move. Right.
I do say I like the cut of your jib.
And I'm gone. Alright. But yeah, this looks actually really good, Nightmare Alley. Oh, it's actually a remaster of a 1947 version, which I think that's a decent enough time to do a remake and look into. My personal opinion. I mean, if it's that long of I'm like, if it's that long, I'm like, yeah, I could do a remaster of that. You know what I mean? I'm like. Yeah, you like it.
All expectations here, my boy. Keep it up.
Alright, but yeah, I mean, Guillermo del Toro always has some good stuff.
Now, is it actually by him, or is it just like produced by him?
Oh, he's produced and I believe written, and directed. Produced, yeah.
What to do with themselves.
Alright, move up, go up. Alright, I'll be right back in a quick second. Dad? I'm doing the thing.
But you're not on a podcast right now,
Yeah. No, podcasting. Don't worry, I'm almost done. 10 more minutes, Dad.
That's not no pork. No, I said pie.
Oh. Alright, I'm back. Let me just take this thing off and charge it. I need to be charged. And let's see what else we have to do. Okay. There you are. Gotcha. Gotcha. And now, where are you? Oop.
Your true rival is an expert with the automata. Wants to replace all our security with machines. I'll give the old boy credit, though. It would be fewer mouths to feed.
What else is going on?
Oop. Come on, take him out. Yeah, good job, right there, perfect. Alright, let's see if they can take both each other out. Alright, okay. Now. Alright, take over for. Take it over. We got it. Now we got it. We're gonna. Booyah.
Congratulations, DeWitt! You know, when your name was first passed to me, I wasn't quite sure you were the man for the job. But now, I can say with certainty that I was quite wrong.
I'm not interested in your job, Fink.
Now, I know all about your little job for Fitzroy. Do you really want to take her offer over mine? Do you know how many people would kill to be head of Fix Security? You're a tough nut to crack, Mr. DeWitt. A tough nut. But I promise you this. I will get what I want.
And let's see.
Booker, there's a door over here. I think that's the way down.
Alright, just listen to this. Let's see what else.
I had thought you a fool,
What else is
dear
up?
brother, when you told me that
And now my cat's leaving.
music
See you later, Huey.
the thin air, I began to doubt your
But yeah.
integrity. But not only have you made your fortune from these doodads, you have lit the path for me as well.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Nightmare Alley, they said this is really good. The reviews of it is the production design, the direction, the cinematography, the score, and the Bradley Cooper and Kate Blanchett. They said they were great. But criticism is the runtime, which I think is 150 minutes, and they don't like it. It's like the 1947 version is not that, compared to that, it's not good. Which I need to check out the 1947 version, because I heard it was actually, I haven't seen that one yet, so I'm probably going to I'll probably watch that if I can find it. Who knows? Maybe I'll find it. Maybe I can sit and probably find it. Maybe I'll watch it tonight, because there's nothing. I mean, there's nothing like, oh, there's football. I'm like, nah, I'm not in the mood to watch like crappy Thursday night football. If I can find it, I'll probably. you know, yeah, that's something I'll probably sit and watch and such. Because I do like to watch some good old-fashioned, some good old-fashioned noir stuff. Because you never know what type of stuff you will find. Because I eventually watched the Maltese Falcon on HBO Max. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Highly recommended.
Classic.
Also, I watched The Third Man on Netflix, which is good. Which, by the way, you will never see a movie basically have, like, I think, who was the main, that guy? Gosh, I forgot. He only had 10 minutes of film time, and I'm like, you're not going to see that, because most, like, oh, you need to have, like, you know, they have to be everywhere, and you know, it has to be everywhere. They have to be everywhere, and all this type of stuff. And I'm like, not really. It's just the presence alone, which is, I'm like, you're not going to see that, you know, these days. You know, they have to be everywhere. They have to be all this other stuff, which is kind of really messed up. Because I would like to see more films take that. Let's see.
Oh, what's that smell?
Ain't no privies down here.
They treat them like animals.
Is that not cruel? To forbid a mixing of the races. Is that not cruel? To give the vote to the white man and deny it to the yellow, the black, the red. Is that not cruel? But is it not cruel to banish your children from a perfect garden? Or drown your...
What have you done to deserve to be locked up in a place like this?
Fink don't need much of a reason.
No. No, he doesn't.
If not the schoolhouse of the Lord.
Alright. Let's see if I can, any goodies here. Huh.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now get this. But yeah, might get some of that stuff. A shot though, the old school films.
Number 9.
Maybe I go to get the. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just online looking at the new Sam & Max games, or the remakes, I guess. Not really making anything new. But apparently the new one is significantly better than the first season that they made, where they made a lot of questionable edits to the comedy. I'm reading a couple of the original dialogue jokes that were pretty edgy, still are, and the ones that they replaced them with, which are lame as hell. Like for instance, the original one was, for instance, it's because everyone on the internet has to pick an avatar, like a dwarf or an orc, or a hot 15-year-old girl curious about the adult world and willing to experiment. And now they replaced it with, it's because everyone on the internet has to pick an avatar, like a dwarf, or an orc, or a troll. But we've got enough trolls. That's terrible. That's god-awful.
Yeah. Well, speaking of god-awful, have you heard Santa...
Santa Inc.?
Yeah, Santa Inc. Oh, gosh.
Yes.
I just saw the trailer and I'm like, no, I'm not watching it.
You just saw the trailer? Oof.
I saw a trailer a couple days ago and I'm like, wow, this is... And I saw some reviews. I saw like the Double Toast review. It said, this has 8 episodes. I'm like, wait, what? It has 8 episodes? This is a series? I thought it was a movie.
I thought it was a short film. Until I realized it was actually a series, but the people I heard talking about it are like, yeah, episode 1 says this, and it's like, oof. Oof. I know it's supposed to be like an edgy,
It's basically if you are 12 years old Christmas. And you feel like, okay, this is back in 2014, or no, like, not that far, go farther. 2006, this people would like the, you know.
It's another Columbia.
A different Columbia.
The same coin.
A different perspective.
Heads.
Tails.
Dead.
Alive.
We have to go through to this other Columbia, but how?
It's like riding a bicycle.
One never really forgets.
But yeah, I'm like, there's, and by the way, I like the fact that supposedly.
If we go into this tear,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'll be able to bring us back. Are you sure you're ready?
Okay, open it.
Look, there's no blood.
And no body.
It's another world, Booker. Another Columbia.
Something tells me one dead gunsmith ain't the only thing that's changed.
Alright. Oh, the Vox Populi. Oh, got locked up. Joy. But yeah, just gonna keep playing a bit to the next save spot. Because I'm pretty much almost done. I need to start cooking dinner and such. So I'm about to be finished like in 10 minutes. So
no worries. About time for us to go to bed. It's 11 o'clock over here,
Ooh.
so it's not that bad. Earlier it was like a couple days ago we were up till like 2 in the morning or something, and on this Discord, and it was like, oof, that was a bit much.
Come on, you piece of horseshit. Tell me about Daisy cutting loose. What? Scarfield says cutting loose.
I don't understand how Chen Lin is alive now.
We're in a world where he was never murdered. Somewhere we'll find out why, I suppose.
I don't suspect you can change something like that and have everything else remain the same.
alright, what else? Where we go? Where we go?
These men.
I killed them. They were dead.
I'm disgusted. Disgusting.
Look at their noses. They're all bleeding.
What's wrong with them?
They remember
Remember what?
being dead.
What is going on here, Sandmark? As my head of security, I suspect you want to find out how these two slim things you're in were doing in the basement.
And there you go. Take up.
Give me a second.
There we are.
Kill you. Where is he?
There we are. Take down. And
In the other world, this whole business makes my head hurt.
alright. And I think we can leave it right here. Because they save here. So yeah, thanks so much for watching and all that good stuff. Oh, it was nice. We did a pretty good job here. Yeah, it was pretty good. Anyway, thanks for joining me. This is Dukect here.
No worries, glad to be here.
Peace, love. See y'all when I see y'all. Tomorrow we will finish off Metroid Dread. Hope you can join me, and see y'all later.